Sanjay. All right, I'd like to start with a prayer. I'll start recording after. Okay. God, Mother God, we're thankful for today. We thank you for the lessons past and present. We ask that you bless us through this medium's prophet Sanjay. We receive that which he is seeking. We ask for guidance and blessings in joy and peace, health. Happiness. We ask for financial blessings for him. We also ask for blessings in his name. We declare this to be so. Amen. Now start your. Okay. Yeah. I get excited when things work. You can ask questions anytime. Then you can make comments, okay? Now, as I was going through the prayer with you, I got you mostly concerned about future things. So that we're going to be talking about family, work, little business, all of those kind of things.
Can you talk about, like, the person that passed away?
Yes. Yes, we definitely can go there. I didn't see anybody around you as I was doing the prayer, but I have the ability to call on their voice. And so we'll see what happens there. Okay? Now, I got to get in your aura just a little bit before I do that. And right now I'm looking at yellow for you, and I'm going right down your body. You get pressure headaches. I also get what feels like allergies around me too, nasal allergies. I get allergies of dirt, dust, outside stuff. You're kind of allergic to a lot of things. Echinacea will help build the immune system up. If the nose starts to run, you might want to add, get the one that has golden seal with it, because it will help to get the mucus out of the body. I also get, as I go down your body, your belly bothers you quite a bit. The suggested herb for that would be just plain old either cinnamon or I guess cinnamon is the one you're supposed to use. I usually use ginger, but Spirit says cinnamon. So you can, and it really doesn't have a bad taste. You can mix that, with a glass of water, put a little honey in it, because it's not bad tasting, but it will soothe the belly. Okay? If you're having any bad belly aches as a kid, you can get the peppermint and just rub it right on the belly with a little bit of olive, because it can be a little bit too strong for the skin. Okay? Now these are suggestions. I'm not a medical doctor, and they come from the gods. Okay? Do you have any other questions on your health?
Just with regards to maybe, I get more anxiety things.
Yes.
How do I take care of it?
Well, calming herbs would be lavender. That has that release stress, very much so. Also, the Himalayas plant. It looks just like the one that's on the table. That will also work for you. Okay? And really, you just put light in them, or if they have them electric, that's the ones I use it for. And you just put it in the room where you are, and it will take the negative energy. Okay? What I see that causes that anxiety, you get a rush. You don't write things down. You keep everything in your head. And you're afraid you're going to forget something. You're also very much like me. You are not a master of time. And so you have no concept as to how long it takes to do things when you plan your day out. And you get behind. And then you start panicking. That brings out a lot of anxiety, panic, and just management of time. So you might want to sit down and plan a template of your time by simply figuring out what you do the most, plan it for a specific time, and just do that during that particular time. Okay? And you'll find that by managing your time, Stephen Covey has a good time management plan that you might, he wrote the 7 Habits of Effective People, or I can't remember now, but similar to that. When I go to Spirit, I'll remember those things. But you can get that in chapters. and that will help to manage your time and stop some of the panics. Okay? You're very goal-oriented, and it's like you figured out already in your head, by this time in my life I want to be here, by next year I want to be here, and your goals, because of that lack of time management, is a little bit unrealistic for you. So you need to reassess and reevaluate those goals and then stretch it out just a little bit more to give you like space so that you're not under the pressure all the time. I get intense like this all the time, and it's because you feel like you have so many responsibilities that you just can't get it all done. You're human. Remember that, okay? You'll get it done. Not necessarily in the time space that you want, but because you don't get it this year and instead you get it 6 months from now, like next year, June, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. It just means you need to adjust yourself, okay? Because when you're dealing with other people, you can't put time constraints because people don't always move that fast, okay? And I know you want me to do the other side, and I will, but I want to address also the business for you, because I'm looking at your money for 2011, and I saw January monies dip down quite a bit, but that's kind of normal for December. January, this month, monies are steadily increasing, and they actually look pretty good. February, I see it dip down again. I see a new project coming your way, too, in February. That will take your money up. It will be a pretty long-term project, so it'll keep your money up. March, I see monies go way up there. April, definitely up even higher. May, it sort of slips back down to the previous month's level. June, it stays at that level. July, it drops down. July, I see a bill that's pulling that money down that has to do with your home. Some repairs in there. And it's not emergency repairs, more like redecorating the type of repairs that I see there. That comes in July. So that's not an emergency. August, September, October, monies are steady for you. Now, I'm getting in September, there is an extra piece of money coming to you that is not attached to your work money. Okay? October, I see monies drop down. November, there is some change that occurs within your business that is very lucrative. It actually brings your money up. So during that time, you may see a bunch of projects ending, but something new is coming in that's going to take its place, and it also is long-term. I see monies fluctuating November and December. This year, December, 2010, December was low. 2011, it's not. It's up. Okay, so the fruit of your labors are beginning to manifest. Very much so there. The thing that I see, especially for the second half of the year, is your energy level, being able to keep up with everything. Again, that time management would be very, very important. And you're going to have to learn to share your work. You like to do everything yourself. You trust no one. If you're working at top speed right now, you're human, and in order to advance, you have to give up some of the responsibilities that you're carrying and let somebody else do it. Okay? So you start now figuring out what you can give up to release to somebody else to do, like a helper or an assistant. Okay? And I would train them and test them to make sure they know and understand you and how you do things, and then I would move forward, okay? Because that way that's going to relieve you so that you are promoting the business and not spending so much time in production, okay? Because you can find people who are good at production, but you can represent your company to other people, and that will take you out of the circle that you've been going in. Okay? All right. Any questions there before I go forward? Okay. Now, we're just going to ask your guides and mine to open the door to the spirit world. Now, I am getting an older man there. Is that who you wanted? Who did you want for the spirit animal?
My mom.
Your mom. That's not who came forth. So we're going into the fact the man that's coming forth says that he's a grandfather. That's there. So you have a grandfather on the other side. Okay, that's who's coming forth right now. And
Is it the mother side or the
that's
father?
what I'm asking right now, because I'm not sure which one. The one that's coming forth is on the mother's side. I see the connection. So your grandfather, your maternal grandfather, is coming forth right now. And I get him to be a very good man. His shoulders are back and head up. The way he presents himself, he probably would scare somebody, not scare them, but intimidate them. But he's a very prideful man, a good man, honest man. He believes that you keep your word no matter what. His word is honor. It's very, very important to him. That's the kind of man he is, or is. He still is that way. And he's coming in really just, he sees how hard you're working, and he also sees how frustrating it is for you right now. And he's coming to offer help. Okay, he also says that he's very proud of you because in your heart, everything that drives you is your family. Everything you do is for your family, and he's quite proud of that. And he says, keep up the good work. He's also very proud that you have your business. He's important to him, and you have accomplished it. So anytime you need help, he is offering help to you. Okay. Now, we're going to ask, I'm not going to ask him to leave, I'm just going to ask him to step back, and we're going to ask him to come forward. And his energy ran really fast, like he was a fast-moving man. Your mom is more laid back as she's coming in. I get a gentleness about her, so she was a gentle woman, also a worry word. She worried about everything and everybody. So she's coming in that way. And as she comes in, she's also very affectionate. And I see her coming in and just giving you the strongest hug. And almost crying on your shoulder as to how much she's missed you. So she comes with so much love. And she says that your son, that she's been visiting him, so he sees. Did you know that he was... Okay, that's called clairvoyance. So she visits him, and she's always visiting him. She's quite fond of him, she says. She's also very pleased with your life as your mate. She knows, she says, that you will be taken care of because of her. And she says, because you won't take care of yourself. All right. Now, was there something in particular you wanted with her? You just wanted to know if she's okay, or you had some particular things you wanted to?
What should I do? I always fought with her that she made me an engineer and I wanted to go into the movie business. What does she think now?
She's smiling over that, and she says, you honored me and your father by going into engineering because we just wanted the best for you. But we knew when we asked you to do that you would not be happy. And even today, you're not happy. You're actually bored in it, she says. And she says, so I am releasing you from that. I realize that life is too short to be forced into things that you don't want. I know that you have the gifts and the talent and the brains to do anything that you want and be good at it. We only wanted engineering for you to assure that you could take care of yourself and your family. But it seems that you have gifts and it makes you happy. Our biggest wish for you is happiness. Go with your heart.
What about my sister? What does she do? My sister.
I love her so very much, and she is so beautiful. I wish that she would realize how much she has to offer to those that are around her. She's such a gentle soul. You tell her that I stand behind her in any of her decisions. Tell her that I love her very much. Somebody wanted your sister to be a doctor.